It's been a super long time since I've been here, so I'm going to need an extra amount of love for my new piece that I'm testing out on you guys tonight. Woo! Yeah! Let me ask you, so how many of you are, if you're single, raise your hand. If you're single and over 25, keep your hand up. So I'll just be talking to a few people in here, but the rest of you can enjoy the ride. When you get over 25, you still have some of these symptoms, okay? My mother says, at this point, I could care less if you get married. I just want a baby. And I say, well, shit, you might want to get busy in my mind because I love to live. Instead, I inhale real slow, like throw on my courteous smile and say, oh, okay. I know exactly where this is going. Excuse myself from the table, as I have many times before, while they sit there. Those two sharp daggers, married and baby. Enemies of the single female with no kids over 30, and they are real monsters, I tell you. Lurking around unexpected conversations, creating awkward situations between distant kinfolk, past lovers, co-workers, and random strangers alike. I sneeze, and you want to know if I'm pregnant. I mention a new friend, and everyone is so eager to meet him because he may be the one. I'm feeling like I may go postal the very next time I hear, so, why aren't you married yet? Well, I've never been a member of the Psychic Friends Network, so I really can't tell you, and I'm not interested in hearing your theory, though I'm sure you're more than willing to share it anyway. My favorite is, why you ain't got no kids? Never mind the fact I ain't even in a decent relationship, and I wonder, how does the functionality of my ovaries come up in simple conversation? If we were really just discussing generic topics like weather or shoes or the news, there are always questions. I mean, some even I could ask, like, why is your child 5 and still in a stroller? Or, when are you going to try birth control or get a divorce? Or how about lipo? Or some other rude shit that some people haven't seen since you were 6 should not feel they knew you well enough to ask. I digress. For any sign of anger in my disposition at this sensitive juncture would prove to be why I am doomed for spinsterhood. Being an angry black woman would be a dead giveaway, right? Has it ever occurred to you that I may just be Leola, the late bloomer? No hidden agendas, just not there yet. It will come, or maybe not, but I hope to God that it comes. I mean, not for me and my sanity, but for you and your inquiries to settle those inquiries that keep you up at night, tossing, turning, wondering, how does that circus freak sleep? I'm sure it's the only natural assumption that I possess some dark magic mythical bullshit that keeps me out on the far rim without being a child left on the beach terrain to fend for myself. Or would it be enough to admit that at times I question it too? So there, I'm just a little like you. Women of the World, and I have a 1-minute poem that I want to do and I want to try. So, ass and titties, and big booty bitches is what they call us. Though we will survive, we have survived throwing dicks between our thighs, lacerations across our backs while your babies grow strong with the milk from our tits. Least we forget we bore civilizations, yet you can fix your lips to dehumanize. Blasphemous lies you tell. Label us less to place G upon your chest, but what's more gangster than bearing babies with broken backs, overcompensating for your presence or lack thereof? We are more than ass, titties, thighs. There are times we should be reminded of this. Lean in close, love. Let me remind you of your necessity. You are God's manifest destiny. There is no them without we. You are worthy, so you should never be his bitch or even his boo. walking